We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the St. Louis Cardinals and the San Diego Padres. Major League Baseball on the show starts now. Zach Davies, a Washington-born right-hander, gets the starting assignment. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
This guy's a pretty good pitcher, and I was looking through the stats, and one thing jumped out at me: a sub 1.20 whip coming into this start. That tells me a couple of things. One, he's not afraid to throw strikes, and two, when he does throw strikes, he throws quality, and he still gets people out. It'll be fun to watch this guy work in this one today.
Here's the second baseman, Colton Wong, and the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road. Than he is at home. First pitch of the at-bat. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Pham has it, and it's a quick out, number one. Now a chance to look at the starting nine for the visiting St. Louis Cardinals. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, you've really got to be able to appreciate the incredible talent of Paul Goldschmidt. He had over 90 RBIs last year. What a great season, but I think he could do even better. His goal this year, I think it's got to be 100 runs batted in. He's that kind of a hitter.
Standing in now, Tommy Edman. Just gets a piece of it, strike one. Davies, formerly property of the Milwaukee Brewers. He was acquired via trade last year.
Yeah, this guy's fully settled in with this ball club right now. Knows what the manager and coaching staff expect from him. Is not taken aback by anything. He's been through the spring training process and gotten to know everybody in this organization top to bottom.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Hit out towards second. Reined in. Throw just does beat him to the bag, as that was pretty close.
Batting third, the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now, and he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a line drive. Foul. 0-1 count, and the pitch. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one. Guys, the swinging Friars as they take the field here tonight. They come into this one off a loss that finally snapped what was a long winning streak.
What an opportunity to get a chance to put our eyeballs on one of the best teams in baseball right now. This team has played so well. Their manager has been on point. Every move he makes is working. Timely hitting. Great defense. Good bullpen. The starters have been on point. This is going to be special.
Bases are empty here with two men out. Goldschmidt swings and hits this one very well out to deep left field. Pham has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. So a fairly painless top of the first, and now the Padres get their first opportunity in a scoreless ball game. Jack Flaherty, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, it wasn't a great performance in his last start, but he did pitch well enough to earn the win. We'll see if he can turn in a little bit better performance in this one.
So coming to the plate, Fernando Tatis Jr. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop, Fernando Tatis Jr.
Here it comes. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike two.
That's a well-placed fastball right there, just off the outside. If you can get guys to expand the strike zone and go after that pitch, you're going to have a lot of success. No luck that time, though.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. With a moment here in downtown San Diego, a look at the Padres starting lineup. Mark, what do you have on this group in front of the home crowd tonight?
Well, Matty, we know this is a pitcher's park. The numbers bear it out. Look for the managers to play a part in this one. Hopefully the guys listened in the hitters meeting. They're going to stay up the middle, big part of the yard. But when they get on, look for some wheels in motion, some execution, trying to manufacture some runs. I think that's how this lineup will play it out.
And fellas, we take a look at the Redbirds entering play here tonight. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, coming off last night's W, we had a chance to catch up with the manager. He just liked the way guys are playing. They're showing up to the yard ready to go. They're playing as a collective group. A lot of good things happening in this clubhouse.
So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Woody Keller.
Woody Keller, this is my nightmare. He likes to call the pitch above the zone, above the belt. I know guys say those are the pitches that go deep, but I'm telling you, if you're calling that high strike, it opens up a lot of room for the pitcher.
I agree with you, D-Roll. That's a tough pitch to get on top of and to put it in play. So if you're a pitcher right now, try to elevate in that top part of that strike zone.
And he fouls this one off. Again, a 1-2.
Ball.
Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
You can bet these hitters are taking note of what the guy on the hill is working with. A long at-bat like this in the first inning can reveal a lot.
Now the 3-2 pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Batting third, the right fielder, Trent Grisham.
Now batting, Trent Grisham, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. The pitch. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
No strike.
Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. 2 out, nobody on. Two balls and a strike now as that misses to the San Diego right fielder. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2.
Hey, that two-seam fastball is going to be the be-all, end-all of this game right here. Who's going to execute? Is the pitcher going to be able to keep going to that well, or is the offense going to be able to make an adjustment and hit that ball in the gap?
Ball.
Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
And a good job there to lay off. It's ball 4 as he becomes their first base runner of the ball game now with 2 away.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
Eric Hosmer to the plate now. He's 2 for 7 in the series so far. First pitch on its way. This is in the air out to straightaway center. O'Neill waits on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. And inning in the books tonight, still scoreless here on the show. So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder Paul DeJong. Head-to-head numbers against Zach Davies. He's gone 2 for 8. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
High. No ball. 1 strike.
Fouled off. DeJong is a strong defender playing up the middle in the infield. He's got great hands, good range, the big arm, and those skills are not lost on his teammates, his coaches, or his front office for that matter.
Yeah, he has the ability. What I love about this ball player, he's got such a great internal clock. It seems like it's bang bang at first every time, but the guy's out. He's got sure hands and an accurate throwing arm.
The 1-2. This is line to left, and he will reach down to put this one away. Good job of hanging with it there for the first out.
So here's how the San Diego Padres are positioned defensively. Guys, the person I want to focus on is Eric Hosmer. This guy is coming into his own from the offensive standpoint, but don't get it twisted. This is a Gold Glove first baseman that makes the game look easy on the defensive side.
Here's Dexter Fowler now. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Lagares is under it. 2 down.
Batting 5th, the third baseman, Brad Miller.
Now to the plate, Brad Miller, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His first home run of the season, and the Cardinals move out in front 1-0.
You know, D-Roll, you're not afforded as many mistakes when you're not throwing that ball in the 90s or above, and this guy needs to be real fine with his location.
You know, Dan, that's just a great swing by that hitter right there, because when you see low velocity, a guy out on the mound that's not going to blow the heater by you, maybe sometimes you expand the zone. Not the case right there. He set him up. He wanted something over the heart of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
Now in the box, Tyler O'Neill. It's been a really slow start to the season for him, as you can see by the April numbers on your screen. Here comes the first pitch. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Now that ball is smoked, carrying to deep left, and it's out of here. Back-to-back 2-out home runs. A solo homer off the bat of Tyler O'Neill. Home run number 5 on the year, as the Redbirds have taken a 2-0 lead.
Well, he won his last start, but he didn't give up any long balls. He's already given up 2 here, so he's got his work cut out for him if he's going to get the W in this one. He's going to have to start keeping the ball in the yard for starters.
Here's the catcher, Matt Wieters now. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Not quite reaching 90 with the fastball, but it's 1-1 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Oh, could it be 3 in a row? And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there.
After fouling off the second one, I got to step out of the box, adjust my batting.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. It's the Cardinals 2 and the Padres nothing. Now at the plate, Manny Machado. And perhaps not surprisingly, you can see he's a much better hitter away from Petco Park than here at home.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
In there, 0-1. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Man, as a pitcher, you have to love pitching 0-2. Multiple ways, up, down, in and out, throw the breaking ball. A lot of different ways to get guys out.
And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. Back up the middle. And the throw here is in time. Very nicely done there at short for the first out.
The St. Louis Cardinals attack you on defense in this fashion. And guys, the thing I want you to take a look at today is in today's game, the new age, everyone wants to move around. This manager does not like to shift a lot. Maybe a step to your right or left, but there's a lot of trust that the pitchers are going to execute. So let's see how it works out for them in this one.
At the plate, Greg Garcia. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball, 1-0. First chance for him here after appearing as a pinch hitter in the game last night. Lazy fly ball out to center field. Coming in is O'Neill, but he won't get there. It falls in.
Batting 7. The catcher, Austin.
Digging in, Austin Hedges. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. He's set. Here it comes. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2. And it's fouled away. And he'll just waste one there. 1-2.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
Has a look. Now the pitch. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Here now the 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Here's Juan Lagares now. He's got a base hit tonight as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Garcia leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with the man in scoring position.
Stepping in, Zach Davies. He'll get to take his first cuts here. He's set, and the pitch.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
Outside part of the plate, the changeup is in there.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch.
No. A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. Hit out towards second. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And they're on the board as now it's a 2-1 ball game.
You pitch around the 8-hole hitter, find yourself with the pitcher on deck. You feel like you're confident enough to execute pitches to get your team off the field.
You know what, D-Row, that's the case. You often hear this: a swinging bat is a dangerous bat. Even though that bat's being swung by the opposing pitcher, not a very good pitch, and a 2-out RBI base hit.
And that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ready with the 1-0. 1-1. 2 down, runners at first and second. Now a foul tip that's held onto at the plate, and the count moves to 1-2 now. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Friars forced to settle for just the 1. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. The Cardinals lead it 2-1. Stepping in for the Cardinals, Jack Flaherty. 9-1-2 due up.
Number 22, Jack Flaherty.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. And a fastball runs a bit inside. He's down 2-0.
In this situation right here, I'm protecting my pitcher from himself. I know he wants to swing the bat and let the boys know in the clubhouse that he can do his job, but I'm probably putting a take sign on right here.
2-0 count. The pitch. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Pham has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1. And with that, there you get a look at what's happening in the race in the National League West. Standing in, Colton Wong. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And the pitch. High in the air out to center field. Lagares is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting, the left fielder, Tommy Edman.
Now at the plate, Tommy Edman. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat.
Ball.
The 1-0. And that's down into left center for a base hit. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. So he's quickly into scoring position now with a 2-out double here in the third. And as you see there, he's currently pacing this Redbirds team in that category. And that brings up Paul Goldschmidt as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. The 0-1 offering. And that finds the target. 0-2 now.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
Ready on 0-2. And a swing and a miss as he pulled the string on the breaking ball, and the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. The 3 of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this.
We're back now as the Padres prepare for their at-bats here in the 3rd inning, and this lineup has been terrific for this club all year. They currently possess the lowest strikeout total in all of baseball, and when I asked one of their coaches about that stat, he told me that's no fluke. He said despite the trend in baseball these days where we see a lot of hitters being just as aggressive with 2 strikes as they are with no strikes, they don't believe in that as a club. They want their guys getting tougher and more focused with 2 strikes, and they seem to be getting the desired results. Guys?
Okay, thank you, Heidi. He's ready. Here's the first offering. That hits the outside corner. It's strike 1. Taken in by Goldschmidt, and a step on first himself for the out.
The right fielder, number 2.
And with the first month of the season rapidly drawing to a close, here's a look at our upcoming schedule into the first week of May. At the plate, Trent Grisham. He drew a walk his first time up. Now here it comes. Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2.
Now batting, the first baseman, Eric Hosmer.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and standing in, here's the first baseman, Eric Hosmer. The pitch. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. A ball and a strike to the Padres first baseman. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. And a knuckle curve missed that time. 2-1. Now a check swing, but he does manage to hold up in time. Ball 3. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of this one. Gone. A solo home run here off the bat of Eric Hosmer. Home run number 5 on the year, and the Padres have come back to tie this one at 2 apiece.
You don't see this very often off of this starting pitcher. This guy's not used to giving up some bombs, so I'm sure that'll be a wake-up call, and he'll start throwing some better pitches.
At the plate, Manny Machado. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Manny Machado.
Here's the first pitch to him. Oh, tried to check his swing there as this is hit to the left side. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one.
You know what we call that? We call that clean living. To get a knock on a check swing does not happen often. This guy obviously had some good karma coming his way.
At the plate now, Greg Garcia, as he lines it hard to the right side but out of play. A base hit in his first trip. The 0-1 delivery. This is skied into short left center. Edman is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Padres strike back to tie things on the solo home run. We played 3 full, and we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Paul DeYoung. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Paul DeYoung.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. DeYoung in an 0-2 hole here.
After 2 great pitches, he has a lot of options right now. He could bounce something or go elevated fastball.
Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Regardless of the result right here, to be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count, gotta feel like it's a win for the offense.
And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd, with a strikeout, and there's 1 away.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
Stepping in now, Dexter Fowler, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Fowler Playing here in his age 34 season, he was taken in the 14th round back in the 2004 first-year player draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
All even now, 2-2. Struck him out.
I'll tell you, it's hard to get more of a confidence boost than striking out the best hitters in the lineup back to back to back. He's looking really sharp right now.
Into the box now, Brad Miller. As he'll take a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. They'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. A ball and a strike.
Hey, that backdoor breaking ball just missed. He had a chance to run it to 0-2.
And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
3-1.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
The 3-1. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this is foul near the seats. And he loses him on a breaking ball.
When a guy homers off you early in the game, the last thing you want to do is challenge him and maybe have him do it again. He was a lot more careful with him there.
So a runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning, and into bat next will be Tyler O'Neill.
It'll be interesting to see if they use that changeup in this at-bat. That last at-bat, that was a changeup he hit for a home run. I'm going to see if this time they don't go to more fastballs and curveballs.
And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Cards leave 1. We'll go to the bottom of the 4th, all even at 2 apiece. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with San Diego's manager during the inning break about the Padres' offensive production to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Stepping into the box, Austin Hedges, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Here's the pitch. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside. Lifted down the line in left, and no one will get this one. Here now the 2-2. Line towards center field. O'Neill has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
So the base is empty here with one away, and that'll bring up a former Gold Glover. Here's Juan Lagares. Here comes the first pitch. One out, nobody on. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. This one's down to third. Miller is there. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
The pitcher, number 17, Zach Davies.
Up next, it'll be the pitcher for the Padres, Zach Davies, looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat.
Yeah, he showed like a little prowess with the bat right there, Dan. I'd be surprised if they don't attack him a little bit more carefully this AB.
Now the 1-0. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Left fielder giving chase. He can't get to it. This one's down.
Hey, we came into this one wondering how he was going to throw on the mound. That all goes out the window. He just mixed in his second knock of the game. He's going to be smiling for a while on this.
Up next is Fernando Tatis Jr. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Now the 1-0 is chased out of the zone for strike 1. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. Padres leave 1. We'll head to the 5th, tied at 2. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said he's been really happy with how many balls they've hit hard and on a line. Looking at the numbers, they've had 7 total line drives. And even though some of those have resulted in outs, he says it's that kind of consistent contact that leads to W's in the standings.
Thank you, Heidi.
St. Louis, the catcher.
The next to bat for St. Louis, Matt Wieters. He'll step in trying to do something about this 2-2 tie. Fouled away. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he fouls this one off. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Here's another 0-2. And the shift will not amount to much here as this is lifted in the air out to right field. Grisham is over near the stands as he makes the catch for the first down.
The pitcher,
So with the fly out there coming on the fastball, seems like an appropriate time to check out our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And you can see a 7-mile-an-hour differential there from one to the other. So in now is the Cardinals pitcher, Jack Flaherty. So far 0 for 1 with a fly out. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Pham will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
Up next for the Cardinals, the second baseman, Colton Wong.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Colton Wong. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. First delivery to him on the way. In there for strike one. 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. A bouncer to the left side. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Cardinals. Halfway home, tied 2 apiece. Digging in once again, Tommy Pham. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Tommy Pham.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fly ball out toward left center field. O'Neill is there. 1 pitch, 1 out.
Now batting, the right fielder, Trent Grisham.
Ready for another chance. Trent Grisham comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now here's the pitch.
No.
And now the Cardinals get the bullpen working here. Both a lefty and a right-hander have stood up. Bases are empty, 1 man out. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
That fastball really got away from him there. That's kind of a red flag for me that he's starting to tire or wear down a little bit. The first thing that goes is location and then your mechanics. We'll see if this continues.
High in the air out to center field. O'Neill waits on it. 2 gone.
Up next for the Padres, the first baseman, Eric Hosmer.
First baseman Eric Hosmer is in.
The last at bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
No balls and 1 strike. Looking at his career totals, Hosmer hits a little over the 270 mark. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A swing and a miss there. 2-2.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
Off speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. pulled toward right center field. Fowler has a read on it. And that's the third out. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. Through 5, all even at 2-2. New inning set to get underway. Ready now, Tommy Edman. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. First pitch on its way. A swing and a ground ball to third. And a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning.
Now batting, the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
Into the box, Paul Goldschmidt, as he swings and grounds it toward the hole. To second for 1. Over to Hosmer, a double play.
The batter, number 11, shortstop, Paul DeYoung.
So 2 gone now in the St. Louis half of the 6th, and that'll bring in the Illinois State product, Paul DeYoung. First delivery to him on the way. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. 2 out, nobody on. Hit out towards second. Scooped up. And the off-balance throw is right there for the third out. And a high degree of difficulty on that one as the side is retired. Down go the Redbirds on a mere 4 pitches. Home half of the 6th inning coming up. Deadlocked at 2 apiece. Genesis Cabrera enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 92, Genesis Cabrera.
Bottom of the 6th inning now, and in steps Manny Machado. A hit in 2 tries for him so far.
Manny Machado.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ball, no.
Good spot to be in right now as a hitter. Count your favor 1-0. Good time to get a fastball and turn it loose.
Here it comes. Yanked on the ground down the line, but a foul ball. 1-1. Now the pitch. Count is 1-2 now. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
So now to the plate, Greg Garcia. So go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
Hey, obviously he had a pretty good gauge on that first heater right there. He was super aggressive, thought he was getting another one, slowed him down with the curveball. That's the cat and mouse.
A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Standing in now, Austin Hedges. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. High drive deep down the left field line. And no one will track it down. Cabrera, 23 years old. He's a second-year big leaguer. fouled off. The 0-2 once more. A bouncer to the left side. DeYoung gathers it in. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Padres down in order. 6 innings complete, all square at 2-2. Seventh inning ready to roll. Striding in once again, Dexter Fowler. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Hey, it's always key getting early strikes in a count. This guy's been awesome at it so far. More than 70% of his first pitches have been in the strike zone.
And it's fouled away. Here it comes on 0-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Fowler behind a ball and 2 strikes.
So the intent of that 0-2 cutter right there isn't necessarily to get a swinging strike. If you get it, well, hey, that's great. But if you get it inside enough and he does make contact, he probably can't do anything with it anyway.
The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Nice 2-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
In now, Brad Miller. Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1. And there's a line drive, base hit to left field. He's around first, heading for 2.
As we take another look here, you can see it's a 2-seam fastball running away from him at the plate. So he does the smart thing, not trying to pull it or just rolling over it, just goes with it and has enough juice on it to drive it for a double.
At the plate now, Tyler O'Neill, as it's on the ground toward the hole, and that's by him into right field for a base hit. Throw comes in quickly here, so that'll hold that go-ahead run at third now with still only 1 away.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Into the box, Matt Wieters. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, give me the same at bat. As you stride to the plate right here, give me the same execution. Just get something in the air. You got a chance to take the lead right here. Don't try and do any more.
First pitch fastball in there for a called strike.
Man, the Redbirds, they've been struggling all game long. They've yet to been able to get that big hit. This is the time for the big hit for the Redbirds.
Swing and a fly ball. This ought to at least get the go-ahead run in. Catch made here in medium deep right center, and the runner's breaking from third. He's in there at the plate, and they've taken the lead here in the 7th.
Hey, putting together good at-bats late in the games can really help out. And how about this sac fly right here? Good at-bat that leads to his team getting the lead here in the late innings.
Yadier Molina will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first. And here is strike 1 called to the 37-year-old veteran up there. 0-1. The average entering play at .301. 2 home runs and a dozen RBIs. Lined hard toward right center, and Molina's aboard a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting,
I mean, that fires me up right there. Opposite field knock, and in today's game, where every manager is employing hundreds of shifts, to watch this batter go the other way was special.
Here's Colton Wong now. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Wong is slugging a little under the 400 mark, so the chances of his connecting with the ball right here aren't particularly good. And he falls behind 0-2. Two men are on with two men out. Liner in there for a base hit. He'll come home with it. Play at the plate, and he's out. A great throw. Cards forced to settle for one. We'll move on now to the bottom half of the seventh. Get up and stretch. Cards lead it 3-2. John Brebbia gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home seventh.
Number 60, John Brebbia. Waiting up for the Padres, the center fielder.
Here's Juan Lagares. So go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. The bouncer to the left side. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone. Will Myers will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 4, Will Myers.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. And he misses again, 2-0. Fastball taken a little under the letters, called a strike. Now the 2-1 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air, but this will land untouched. Went to the slider to try and get him to chase, but it's full now, 3-2.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Good battle. Count remains full. Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
At the plate, Fernando Tatis Jr. And it's grounded just foul down the line. They could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The windup and the 0-1. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front.
One pitch away from wrapping up a very good innings work out of the bullpen here.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
No.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fastball laid off well below the knees.
He started this guy backwards. Couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. They trail 3-2. Emilio Pagan will come out and take the ball here as he'll be making his 15th appearance of the year.
Emilio.
Ready once again, Tommy Edman, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. From the stretch.
Edman. Ball.
There's ball 2 as the slider dips below the zone. Down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. And another foul ball. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. On deck, the powerful right-handed bat of Paul Goldschmidt. The 3-2 pitch. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. He's set. Here's the 3-2. High in the air out to center field. Lagares is under it. 1 away.
Now batting, the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
Stepping into the box, Paul Goldschmidt. He was a double play victim last time around.
Yeah, rolling into a 2-ball will eat at you for the rest of the game at least, so you know he wants to make up for it right here.
0-1 the count. Now here it comes.
Great pitch right there. That is a huge breaking ball. Not shocked he took it. Got to calibrate that one for a second.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And foul, though it had the home run distance. The 1-2. Turned on down the line, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And now a pitch on the way. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. And that's in there, base hit.
Boy, this guy's been swinging a hot stick lately, and there's just another example. And even when he doesn't hit one on the barrel, he still manages another base hit.
Yeah, don't overthink it. When you're flowing like he is right now, he's hot as a pistol. Everything's falling.
So Paul DeYoung digs in next. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Now the 0-1. This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
That's not an at-bat he's going to look back on and be happy about. Obviously, the strikeout result isn't good, but to go down on 3 pitches and none of which were even in the strike zone, as you see there, that's not a good look.
Into the box, Dexter Fowler, as the first pitch misses high and inside for ball 1. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. One-0 count. Here it is.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball and the hitter just fouls that one off.
The 1-1 home is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Sometimes you can get away with a pitch in that location when you're running it up there that hard, but not consistently. You still have to work the edges of the zone most of the time.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. In tight with the slider, 2-2. Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Hedges has it, and the throw to first ends the inning. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Cardinals 3 and the Friars 2. Andrew Miller is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 21, Andrew Miller.
So digging in now, Tommy Pham. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And a big sigh of relief on the mound as that nearly tied it, but this ball is foul. The 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full. Trent Grisham will be next. The 3-2 pitch. Line to the right side. But he will come on strong out there in right and pull this one down for the first out.
The right fielder, number 2, Trent Grisham.
So striding forward now, Trent Grisham. No hits to this point. First pitch on its way. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Hey, from a pitcher's standpoint, sometimes the greatest pitch is the slider that backs up. He got away with that one, but he wants that thing to bury down the way.
1 out, nobody on. Low and away with that one. It's 1-2. he was in complete control of that at-bat from beginning to end as that last one's waved at and missed for out number 2.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with a strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
To the plate now, Eric Hosmer, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Grounded back up the middle. And that's going to be a base hit here for Hosmer.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Digging in now for San Diego, Manny Machado. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A bouncer up the middle. DeYoung fields it cleanly. And the throw to Wong, and the inning is over. 1 left for San Diego. They're down 3-2. For another shot now, Brad Miller. Already a home run and a double for him in this one. Kirby Yates enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. First delivery to him on the way. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
This is part of what makes him one of the best pitchers in the game. He pounds strikes, and his stuff is really tough to make contact with. And when you fall behind 0-2, good luck.
Pulled toward right center field. Grisham is under it to make the catch for out number 1.
The batter, the center fielder, Tyler O'Neill.
Tyler O'Neill will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Slider, and that's in there for strike 2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, not normally a good plan to throw 3 consecutive sliders in a row. This guy's slider is so good, I think he might throw it again.
The 1-2. Lifted down the line in left. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. The 1-2 is a fastball taken high for a ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a swing and a miss here, and the first 2 are dispatched to begin the 9th.
The batter, the catcher.
Stepping up now, Matt Wieters. He's 0 for 2 with a sacrifice to this point. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. 2 out, nobody on. Barely able to make contact, down 0-2 now. Struck him out, so it remains a one-run lead as they head in for their final set of swings. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Giovanni Gallegos comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the 9th inning.
Now pitching and batting in the 7th, number 65, Giovanni Gallegos. Now playing center.
In now, Greg Garcia. He'll be the one to get us going here in the bottom of inning number 9.
Hey, not an easy thing to do to try to come back and tie a game or take the lead off of a guy like this, one of the game's elite closers.
And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Comes in here right at 260. 9 homers and 21 driven in. And ooh, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1. 2 balls and a strike to Dozier.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Now the 2-1 pitch is in there for the second strike.
That pitch looked like it could have been a little high, but he's been calling that pitch all night. Kind of rough for a pinch hitter, but I'm sure his teammates let him know that's where the zone has been.
The 2-2 pitch. Fouled away. The 2-2. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, man. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
So now to the plate, Austin Hedges. No balls and a strike to count. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Strike 2 swinging just out in front of the slider. One out, nobody on. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2. And if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
It's a 2-2 count to the Padres catcher.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
The 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Well, you have to feel pretty confident about the way this one's going to end up as a manager. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts from the closer. There's not a whole lot more he can do to instill confidence that he's going to wrap this thing up without any problem.
Settling in now, Juan Lagares. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
0-1.
Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight.
2 mid-90s fastballs right there that he doesn't seem to think he can catch up to. I wouldn't be shocked if he came right at him again with another good one.
Oh, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye, 1-2.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
San Diego down to their final strike. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
Time to narrow your focus up there at the plate. In a one-run game, he doesn't want to walk you, so there's a good chance he's going to get something to handle right here.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Now a fastball is lifted into the air to shallow center. And he'll make the catch here to end it. And the Cardinals have bounced back from losing the opener to take games 2 and 3 of this series as this one is over.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
3-2 the finish in tonight's game. The St. Louis Cardinals jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Genesis Cabrera claims the win out of the pen, his first. Zach Davies takes the loss despite working 7 strong innings. Giovanni Gallegos closes the door for the save, his 11th of the campaign. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious St. Louis Cardinals. 3 runs on 9 hits. No errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Padres, 2 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 56 minutes. Thank you for joining us.